Y'all, today's video is about my favorite topic, food. Let's talk about food, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Hey guys, welcome back. And if you're new here, I'm Tiff. I'm an American living in Paris, and I'm here to help you navigate life abroad, traveling abroad, as well as share some of the life lessons that I've learned during my time in Paris. So today I wanted to share with you guys some of the top dinner spots in Paris that won't break the bank. You know, after living here for almost 3 years now, I found some awesome restaurants with incredible food at great prices. So this is a very international list of restaurants, and I actually don't have any French food on this list. Not because I don't like French food. I think I've just discovered a lot more international cuisine out here. But on this list, you will find some Greek food, some soul food, Caribbean food, Jamaican vegan food, Chinese, Vietnamese. My palate has definitely expanded since my time in the US, and I'm really excited to share some of these restaurants with you. And make sure you stick around to the end because the very last restaurant on my list is my absolute favorite in Paris, and it's also a crowd pleaser. So anyone that I've taken to this restaurant has absolutely loved it. Highly recommend this place. So make sure you stick around for the grand reveal. So if you're ready to see what the Paris food scene is all about, make sure to first hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and let's see what this food scene is all about. So starting with American cuisine. So yes, I am an American that moves to Europe and still craves American cuisine. So first is Gumbo Yaya, my favorite soul food spot. And if you follow me on social media, I'm sure you've heard me talk about this place a bunch of times. But in my opinion, Gumbo Yaya is home to the best soul food in Paris. And listen, I'm open to recommendations. You know, if you found a great soul food restaurant out here, please drop it in the comments below. But I love, love, love Gumbo Yaya. It's also super affordable. I think everything on the menu is 15 euros and under. It's a super tiny space, so if you do want to come here, make sure you either get here 30 minutes before it opens so that you're seated first, or plan to wait a good 45 minutes before you're seated. This place don't play, is small, people love it, so there's always a line to get inside. And I'm telling y'all, everything here is amazing, from the sweet tea to the fried chicken and waffles to the French fries to the cornbread. But I do have to say the cornbread is a little small, so room for improvement there, but I never leave this restaurant disappointed. Oh my God, just looking at some of the footage from Gumbo Yaya literally makes my mouth water. It's so good. And another great soul food spot is Mama Jackson's. It's also a very small space, so you will have to wait to get in. But the food here is also pretty good. They not only serve soul food, but also serve some Caribbean inspired dishes as well as some vegan dishes. So they do have a bit more variety on the menu. Main courses are usually around 15 to 16 euros, so also not too bad. I personally prefer Gumbo Yaya. I just love it, but Mama Jackson's is also a really, really great soul food spot. So next up is Dumbo. Dumbo has the best burger that I've had in Paris thus far. But the catch is that they only make 100 burgers a day. So if you get there and they've made their 100 burgers, sorry man, but you out of luck. The menu is super simple, consisting of 4 items. They have 2 types of burgers, French fries, and fried chicken. That's it, and everything is under 10 euros. It's a tiny, tiny restaurant, no place to sit. I usually order my burger to go, but there is a really small standing room if you want to stand and eat your burger, which some people actually do. Cute little place. I love that they have this wall that has currency from all over the world from their customers. but I order from here all of the time. So if you are craving a good burger in Paris, this is definitely the place to go. I highly recommend it. So now let's get into European cuisine, starting with Grand Cafe Athens, which has some awesome Greek food. So I've been craving Greek food ever since my trip to Greece last year. Oh my God, there's just nothing like authentic Greek pita. So I've been looking forever for a great Greek restaurant in Paris, and this one was actually recommended by a few friends. And I'm telling y'all, the aesthetic of this place was absolutely amazing. From the outside seating area to inside just feeling super cozy. Loved, loved, loved the aesthetic of this restaurant. The restaurant was pretty good, but I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed that they didn't have any hummus on the menu. So I ended up dipping my pita in some olive oil. Then I also ordered calamari, kebabs, and French fries that were all pretty good. And the main courses on this menu range from around 15 euros to 28 euros. So moving on to Italian food. So Manhattan Terrazza is a very cute Italian restaurant located in the 17th. And I'm sorry y'all, but these IG videos probably don't even do this restaurant justice. But it's a really cool place with homemade pasta, pizza, they got salads, amazing desserts. But I'm pretty sure that they're best known for their pizza. And I, unfortunately, am lactose intolerant, so I can't eat cheese. So I had a cheeseless pizza that was topped with some amazing veggies like zucchini, eggplant, peppers, tomatoes, and I also topped it with some prosciutto, and it was really, really good. And for dessert, we ordered this profiterole, which is kind of like a huge beignet with vanilla ice cream inside, and then they topped it with melted chocolate. It was amazing. I mean, we split it between like the 6 of us, but it was really, really great. And for the most part, everything on the menu is 20 euros and under. So definitely check out Manhattan Terrazza if you're in the mood for some Italian food. But just checking in, are y'all still with me? Are you liking what you see? Make sure to hit the like button if you are. So next up is Asian cuisine, starting with Pho 14, which is hands down my favorite Vietnamese spot in Paris. The best pho that I've also had in Paris. And to be honest with you, I never had even tried pho until I came to Paris. A good friend, my first year here, introduced me to it, and I was hooked. So if you're not familiar, pho is a Vietnamese soup that's made with bone broth, rice noodles, and meat, and it's actually super, super good for you too. You can't lose when you're having fun. No pun intended. That kind of sounds like you can't lose when you're having fun, but I don't even know if that's a real thing. And I'm telling y'all, I've tried other pho restaurants in Paris and they do not compare to this place. This place is number one and everything is super affordable. I think most things on the menu are 10 euros and under, so really not that bad. And then another spot that I actually discovered not too long ago is Chez Haki. It's a Chinese noodle restaurant and everything there is made fresh every single day. So everything's homemade, from their dumplings to their noodles. I personally tried the lemon soup with shrimp. That was absolutely amazing. These noodles are everything and more. Everything is handmade. Oh my God. Y'all need to come here if you come to Paris. So now moving on to my absolute favorite type of cuisine, Caribbean food. But I guess you could say Afro-Caribbean because there is an African restaurant on this list too, which is actually the first restaurant I'll share with you, which is Table Métis or Table Métis. I don't know how they say it in French. But it is an awesome African restaurant. I actually recently discovered this place. We went for Valentine's Day. So on the menu, they have very traditional African dishes like yasu poulet, which is my personal favorite. I love yasu poulet. It's basically baked chicken in this onion carrot type of sauce. It's really, really good. They also have mafé poulet, which is baked chicken and more of a peanut type sauce. And they also actually had some vegan dishes here as well, which I was surprised to see and honestly would love to try out. And for dessert, we got this crepe that was just filled with plantain and chocolate. Oh my God, it was so amazing and pretty affordable. The main courses were around 16 euros or under. So highly recommend Table Métis. Next up is Jaja by Le Tricycle. So this restaurant quickly became one of my favorites in Paris. So it's known for their Jamaican cuisine, and everything on the menu is vegan. Every single thing on the menu. They have a hot plate, which is typically the vegan Colombo, which is kind of like this sweet potato curry that's served with rice. I've also tried the vegan burger there, which was fire. Like honestly, so good. I was not expecting it to taste so good. I also have, salads and a soup, which I haven't tried yet, but I'm sure they are fire as well. Everything on the menu I think is 15 euros and under, so also a great price. Definitely come check out this restaurant. Even if you're not vegan, I'm telling you, this food might change your life, because it did for me. And I've only come here for dinner, but I have heard that they have a really good brunch as well. And now, last but not least, my favorite restaurant in Paris that also happens to be a Caribbean restaurant. La Creole. So this is by far my favorite Caribbean spot in Paris. I've been here so many times that I practically know the entire staff. I actually discovered it my very first year in Paris when I was craving some good Caribbean food. But here, there's nothing but great food, great vibes, great atmosphere. Whenever I have friends or family in town or even just want to do a group dinner in the city, I always recommend this place. Dinner with friends! Cheers, guys! Cheers! They have a wide selection of some of my favorites, like acras, which I love, and everything on the menu is 22 euros and under. My favorite and what I always order here is poulet braisé, which is basically like baked chicken with Caribbean spices and also served with Creole sauce, as well as rice and plantains. You gotta have your rice and plantains. Really, really awesome restaurant, really friendly staff. Highly recommend. I don't think anyone that I brought here has not liked it. No one leaves disappointed. You cannot go wrong at this place. I'm telling y'all, if you're coming to Paris, you need to check out this place. And I know I've probably said this about all of the other restaurants on this list, but this place out of all of them is a must go to in Paris if you're looking for some really great food. So there you have it, a few of my favorite restaurants in Paris, all at great prices. I'm telling y'all, you really do not have to splurge to have a great meal in the city. So I'm so happy that I was able to share with you some restaurants that will not break the bank. Didn't see something that you liked on this list? Do not worry, this is only round one. I'm always exploring new restaurants in the city, so there is absolutely more to come. So thanks so much for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked what you saw in this video. And actually, while I have you, what is your favorite cuisine? Mine is obviously Caribbean, but I'd love to know what yours is. Leave it in the comments below as I continue to explore new restaurants in Paris. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you next week.